Remember that first class of your first year? The prof goes rambling on about assignments, schedules, and a little thing called procrastination. Usually when studying, students tend to pull all-nighters the day before an exam to study, but don't. These all-nighters have repercussions throughout the body, and since finals are right around the corner, you don't want to end up like this guy during your exam. So what happens when you pull an all-nighter? When you don't get enough sleep, your body releases excess cortisol, the stress hormone. The less sleep you get, the more stressed out you are. Sleep deprivation also has a toll on your frontal lobes. The frontal lobes are responsible for spatial, auditory, and visual attention, which is quite necessary for studying. It also suppresses our immune system, which could cause us to get sick easily. A lot of your peers might get sick during exam time, and that's because of the stress hormone activating your fight or flight response and decreasing immune function. So we are stressed and less able to fight infections. Research has shown that cramming was directly associated with poor nutrient consumption and empty calorie intake. Students were prone to eating high-fat foods which don't provide the ideal requirements for an individual that wishes to perform above average. So ignore those vending machines. They are evil. Cramming seems to work really well for some people. But do you actually retain the knowledge? Well, the brain is composed of several different areas, including the frontal cortex and the temporal lobe, which coordinate to recreate a memory. When it comes to cramming, it is very difficult to remember all the necessary clues to send to our brain in order to recall a memory. Information received by sensory signals are transmitted to your brain through neurons. When students are being taught new concepts, cells in the hippocampus of the brain are being activated. For the information to go to your long-term memory, it needs to consolidate. Rehearsal is the best technique for consolidation. So 12 hours of reading your notes before the exam should work, right? Wrong. Just because your visual cortex is fluently processing your notes after many consecutive hours the day before an exam, doesn't mean the rest of your brain is going to be able to reconstruct the memory of them when you really need it to. Exam stress can result in both poor exam performance and overall health problems. So here's a summary of study tips in order to prevent exam stress and cramming. Study as early as possible. The mind needs time to consolidate the information. During deep sleep, the hippocampal neurons pass the patterns of activity to the neocortex, which is responsible for language and the generation of motor commands. Try incorporating mnemonics. Use abbreviations to help remember hard concepts. Study in conditions similar to the test environment. If you study in similar conditions or take a mock test in those conditions, you will feel more comfortable. Don't study on your bed. Your bed is associated with sleeping, so when you're in your bed, you will likely fall asleep. Get a good night's sleep. When you get a good night's sleep, it gives your body the chance to enter REM, or rapid eye movement. REM sleep has been associated with consolidating information. Eat healthy. Although caffeine can temporarily wake you up, it will leave you to become jittery, which reduces concentration. Eating good foods is very important. And lastly, say no to distractions. Attention is the key to memorizing. Regardless of if you're procrastinating or not, hopefully these tips will help you ace your upcoming exams and avoid ending up like these people. But if you're using this video as procrastination, then use what you learnt for the upcoming exams in your future. As in right now. Get your wandering eyes back onto some textbook pages.
Homework?